my favorite animals, the beautiful humpback whales. These giants have been living on our planet and roaming the oceans for hundreds of thousands of years. They have been a part of the ecosystem longer than we can imagine, and captivate the imagination of scientists and people around the globe. Humpback whales can weigh up to 15 tons, but yet, despite their big presence and physical overwhelming characteristics, when you look at them and think about whales as well in general, clumsiness or massive physical presence is not one of the first things that comes to your mind. These gentle giants are sophisticated and graceful creatures that are able to move underwater as if performing a choreography that is staged on the great big dance floor of the blue ocean. The movements of these animals actually comprise a question, as in, how is it possible that a massive being like the humpback whale is able to perform such gentle and delicate moves, yet being a massive, colossal mammal compared to humans, and still being perceived as a lovable creature? This actually can be reflected onto our own society, and there's an important story that needs to be told here. You see, what whales actually tell us is that we as human beings tend to perceive and make judgment calls based on what we see in the first place. But what we need to understand is that physical presence is just one aspect of reality. So when it comes to either animals, or more importantly, when it comes to understanding other human beings, we need to always dig deeper. We need to understand, just like with whales, how they behave, how they move, and what's underneath the surface of that human being or the whale that we interact with. We need to be very careful when it comes to making all the judgment calls, and always have to be fully aware of what creature or being is actually capable of before making an educated decision. Therefore, it is important to always have an open mind and always look at anything that comes in our way as a new realm of wonder, because whales, just like humans, share a lot of characteristics that can be perceived in a false way. It is imperative that we take more time to think about what or how a certain being does before jumping to the conclusion straight away. In short, if you want to understand someone or something, take the time and devote the energy to study that person, that animal, and make your decision based on the experience you have.